You see, there was this flash, and I thought, oh, it's taken all four, so I got out. But it hadn't. And there was another flash. You see, I didn't see that, and the problem was this other bloke got in, and he took one of him. And he thought, well, that's funny, because he hadn't put any money in. So we started shouting, the machine's knackered, and I looked in, and of course, we were both on it.
You know, Eric, I'd paid money at the cinema to see less interesting films than that.
It's no use, is it?
That's a great plot. Dashing hero, sudden disappearance, mysterious newcomer, happy ending. You ought to bang that into Hollywood. They'll probably remake it with Bruce Willis and Sidney Poitier.
And this company can look at this and say, he can't even organise himself in a photo booth.
Who's this job, anyway?
That's publicity. I saw it in the Rockerbridge Guardian. $2.90 an hour.
$2.90?
I know. But it's only part-time. I mean, only one a few days part-time, because of me dad. Anyway, a job's a job. Anyway, it's not just the money. It's Operation Eric, isn't it? I mean, just say like a girl. That's what I do.
God, I'm sorry I missed this fair on Saturday. Did you go on the Tunnel of Love or something?
Who?
You and Dawn. You're not stopped talking about her.
Hey, have you ever thought our Morecambe Bay Prawns sounds like an American football team?
No.
Talking of Saturday, did you enjoy going to Blackpool?
Yeah.
With Laura?
It was great.
The pointers line you up with Polaris, which is almost always directly north. Okay? So there we are. The basic aids for night navigation. Landmarks, pacing, optic sights, compass, IWS, sketches, and stars. Okay? Any questions? Lloydie.
Sir, yeah, what's the big word for all that?
What?
You know, big word they have. After all letters.
Is there anyone else here from his village?
I think he means acronym, sir.
Like that action drill one. Paw Patrol. Protection, ammo, weapons, personal cam, equipment, radio, specials. I can't quite remember one for all, but they help your brain flash to a decision.
Lloydie, why don't we just concentrate revising night movement so we don't get bumped and all end up in the River Roker again, eh? Rather than looking for acronyms where there aren't any.
Actually, sir, they do make a word.
And what is it?
Pillocks.
Is the Arthur book any use? Yeah, I think so. I think I can use it.
Well, I'm in a TA. Yeah, I've done a lot of TA weekends. And 2 mornings a week, I do general duties in the drill hall. It's for the TA. Just look at it. CV, TA, and the rest of it's blank. I mean, I can't hand that in. Looks like the side of a light aircraft, then.
Look, Eric, the point of a CV is to lay out the landscape of your life.
Yeah, what if you haven't got a landscape? We've only got an allotment.
Point of CVs to make things up.
Lloydie, I'm asking Spock, okay? Is it qualifications they're after?
Depends. What have you got?
3 GCSEs. But they're on a certificate, like. Hey, and then I've got my bronze survival swimming. But that's a bit of a problem, because it's a badge. I'd have to do my tracksuit topping.
Just lie. They never check.
Lloydie!
I'm telling you. My last CV, right? I put down our grade 3 BLT. That's a sandwich. Sounds like an engineering certificate.
Did you get the job?
Nah. Tragically, they were looking for a cheese bap or upwards.
So that's the secret job then, is it, Lloydie? You working as a sandwich?
No. You can't catch me out that easy. I can't tell you. I will tell you this, though. I were headhunted.
Good job you had a spur, didn't
It
it?
was supposed to be in my CV here.
Yeah, all right, Eric. Let's try and make your allotment look like a landscape. Now, what else is there in your life? Oh, come on, I can make something out of anything.
Well, I quite like cars, you know.
Cars.
Michael Caine.
Best of luck, Spock.
I've got an active interest in auto sports and a penchant for 20th century British cinema. What's all this? You bought a rabbit?
We packed lunch. My sunflower bread. Huh? Sunflower bread.
Whatever happened to beef pie and an igloo for pudding?
Laura has suggested there is more to life than chips and Chinese.
Oh, well, if you're not having these, you don't mind if
say that.
So, is she all right, Laura? You still singing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good for the voice, Blackpool.
Yup, that's why Gloria Estefan goes there on holiday.
It's probably why you both went there last Saturday, yeah?
Eric, what is all this? I mean, what happened to all that not following me around, Operation Eric stuff? I thought that's what this was all about.
It is. I was just coming to see how it sounds.
Yeah, well, it sounds great, mate. It's a great CV.
Great. Great.
So, there you are. The basic outline of your first year's teaching practice. Go in confident, keep your head down, follow the teacher's brief, and make a good impression. Yes? All right, then. Off you go. Good luck.
God, I wish I was going with you.
Oh, I am, Miss Stokes. I'll be in next Monday. Please shut the door.
Ken, he's only 2 seconds to go. Looks doing it. He's done it. Well done, Kerry. Well done. Well done, Paul. Thank you. Brilliant. Well, that's it. That's a new world record. That's 113.3. That's 1 point.
I've washed your uniform, love. And I put some fabric conditioner in to take the scratch off this pullover. I was thinking, this interview, you could borrow one of your dad's suits. Can he, Colin? For the interview? Wayne's got a job interview. Don't keep doing that, love. You'll go through to Australia.
Hi. It's Odge. I was wondering if I could come over on Thursday, you know. Oh, I am, but I'll take the day off. It's not... Well, because it's important, isn't it? Well, I care and it's important. I mean, that's pretty good on the reason front. About 10:30. Great. See you then, yeah? Oh, okay. Bye, Janetta.
You know, I envy you two, I really do. I remember my first teaching practice. Standing on the verge of a career, like Cortez on the Peak of Darien, looking at the unknown Pacific. Have you read any Keats?
No.
Oh, you must. Seriously. It's the poetry of conquest. I've lent my copy out, but I'll get it back for you. Yeah. I'll get it back. happy birthday, Wendy. And Murad Ali, happy birthday, Murad, okay? Now, it's also Dominic Thretlow's birthday this week. But as you know, we have a rule at Rokervale Primary, and that's people who set fire to things don't get birthday sweets. So you do understand why you're going without, don't you, Dominic? Last of all, 2 new faces. We're very pleased to welcome to school Miss Stokes, who'll be in Mrs. Taylor's class, and Miss Lomax, who'll be in reception infants with Mrs. O'Massey.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
All right, quiet, school, quiet.
Okay. Who's first?
Oh, no. I mean, she's fine. Mrs. O'Massey is just a little bit, well, teary at the moment because she's on edge about Dominic.
Dominic.
Thretlow. We get a lot of kids off the Lock estate with behavioural problems.
And this one's trouble, is it?
Well, in a way, Dawn, yes. But then, on the other hand, if he hadn't set fire to the boys' toilets, the PTA wouldn't have paid for these new smoke alarms.
Okay, Mr.
Disley.
Okay, you're local and you know Audrey's. You've been here before.
Yeah, I used to come here with me mate.
Used to.
Yeah.
Used to is a big problem, Mr. Disley. People used to come here. Then, the recession.
Right.
You know, I tried going up market. Entertainment. Girl singer. Okay, but fights. So, now I'm trying the other way. Down market. Special family dinners, £20. And they get to keep the chopsticks. New decor. New name. You see, Mr. Disley, I realised Audrey's okay. It's a crap name for a Chinese restaurant.
Right.
It's crap. It's just bloody crap.
What, was Audrey your wife or something?
No, Audrey Hepburn.
Oh!
When I first opened this, Audrey Hepburn was the most beautiful thing. Every Chinese woman wanted to look like Audrey Hepburn. But sadly, she's gone. So I thought, the new most beautiful woman. But Sharon Stone Chinese restaurant.
No.
I mean, you know Sharon Stone, don't you, Mr. Diddley? Bloody hell. Whoa. Anyway, that's no good. So, the new name is the Golden Dragon. Dragon is the Chinese symbol of defiance. Golden is the symbol of supremacy.
Right.
Also, the Golden Dragon in Ormskirk's just closed down and I've bought up all the old menus.
Well, this is...
So you can start next week, yeah?
You haven't read it yet?
It's okay.
It's got all my hobbies on it and that.
I don't need a CV, Mr. Disley. I can tell. From the moment you walked in, I knew you were going to fit in just fine.
Really?
Oh, yes. Anyway, if it's not exactly right to start with, it's rubber. It'll stretch.
Is your living room crying out for a yucca? Elegant and easy to maintain, this week's plant of the week is the yucca.
£3.99.
Hi, I want a word about this errand.
$3.99 and particularly suited to houses with central heating.
Don't you flap your hand at me, son. I want to talk about this errand.
Will you get out?
Stick it in the pond, he says. He'll protect your goldfish. Does he, buggery?
Oh, for God's sake.
What the hell's the matter?
This decoy errand.
Look, you've got to give it time, okay? They work.
I know.
It's proven they deter other herons.
I know, it has. The skies have been clear. In all the time we've had it, no heron has ever stopped, landed, or been anywhere near my pond.
Right. So?
So, last night, it fell over and stabbed the bloody goldfish right through. 20 quid's worth of Italian Sarasa Comet. Gone.
Right.
Right. So, what are you going to do about it?
Oh, well, there's no question. You'll have to be put down.
Eh?
Yeah, you see, once they get the taste for blood, they turn rogue.
Right, where's the manager?
Well, what do you want me to do about it?
I'll see if she thinks it's as bloody funny as you do.
You didn't stick it in right. You can't...
Excuse me.
What? Laura.
It's always the letters with the headlines.
Laura, eh?
On the problem pages. He got me into bed and then he dumped me. Sandra of Nottingham. I always thought, stupid cow, Sandra of Nottingham, falling for a bloke like that. And then I have a wonderful week with this bloke, and he suddenly stops calling me.
Oh.
And suddenly, it's hello, Laura of Roker Bridge, says Sandra of Nottingham.
Yeah, Laura, I meant to call, but...
OK, bye, Hodge.
Laura?
I said if I heard the words that I meant to call, I would leave gracefully.
No,
Hodge, in my life, I have had sex and I have made love. Last week, I was making love. What were you doing?
Is this a bad time to ask about grass seed?
Yeah. Look, Laura, I was... Option B, OK? The second one.
The problem is that sex and lovemaking are very similar. And it's only afterwards you find out which one it was.
Laura, look, don't be a drama queen. Please, oh, for God's sake.
Can I just say, I think you've split my lip.
I have.
Will you not do that again, please?
Sorry.
Well, I promised myself I won't come. Then I got halfway through making this nut fettuccine and it all just floods over you. Why aren't I getting anywhere with me singing? Why hasn't Hodge phoned?
Laura,
You lose confidence, Hodge. Back home, everyone was there. Dad was, the boys, all ready to put it back. Out here, there's no one.
Laura, there's no problem with us, OK? I mean, and the singing...
It's important, Hodge. It's like you and the TA. Wait, it's the central thing.
TA isn't my central thing.
You do it because you have to.
I do because me mates do it.
There's something in there that tells you.
No. There's something out there. It's called Eric.
Can I get you a coffee, Mr. Gadd?
Oh, Mrs. Ruddock.
Sit. I understand that life in the theatre must be exhausting. I take it that was you in that gripping drama about the heron I just heard over the tannoy? Oh, very good. I particularly like the line, protect your goldfish, does it buggery?
Yeah.
I don't believe they have that at B&Q. By our drills, do they work? Do they buggery in my office?
No, Mrs. Ruddock. I was just thinking about B&Q and actually, that's why I'm here.
Pardon?
We're thinking how they do their in-store announcements, how they sound flash for having songs and that.
So what, you're suggesting we do a musical now? Annie, get your heron?
No, I was thinking it'd be great if we could have some songs specially done, like them. You know, they went quiet in the middle for reading out special offers. See, that's why I was talking to Laura. Mrs. Ruddock, Laura Deleuze. Laura's a singer.
I hope Eric's all right. Why? Well, he's not here, is he? I've thought of another one. Movement at night. S-sloth.
Go on.
Silence, scanning, listening, using shadow and...
I didn't know what
Lloydie, the point of acronyms is to accelerate memory.
Ah, you see, you're just jealous. Because I've now got my whole head arranged just like a filing cabinet.
What? You mean we can put a plant on it?
No. I've got an acronym for each drill. First letter of each acronym makes another acronym. So, all I've got to do is remember one word, and I've got my entire training at my fingertips. What word? Brumfetenargark.
Isn't that also the noise that someone makes when they've been shot?
I think so.
I wonder where Eric is. They say when Eric Disley misses a training night, the Tower of London will fall down.
It's your fault. All that stuff you wrote him got him the job. He's probably out celebrating.
No, come on, Dominic. Kitten. Kitten. Mrs. O'Massey, stay there, Dominic. I'm having a bit of trouble with Dominic's letter recognition.
Dawn, could you hold the fort? There's a sweet. I need a cigarette, and the bogs are full of bloody smoke detectors.
Mrs. O'Massey, this no-no condition, do you know what it is?
I think it's a fire engine.
Mrs. O'Massey! Thanks. Christ. Come on, children. Come on. Lie down. Shh. Now, what we're going to do, nice and quietly, is draw me some pictures to help me learn who's who. And we're going to start with a nice, colourful picture of Mrs. O'Massey.
Take the leaflet. It's 10% off. Take the leaflet. It's 10% off. Yeah. Right. Take the leaflet. It's 10% off, you know. Take the leaflet. It's 10% off, you know. Right. Come on. Come on.
Right now, children, when you've finished what you're doing, bring your pictures up to me. Shh. Bloody hell.
Mrs. Gormack.
Natalie. Right, so let's have a look. Who's that?
Mrs. O'Massey.
Come on, Natalie. I'm sure Mrs. O'Massey doesn't always look like that. Well, go and do a cheerful one of her smiling. Go on, big smile. Let's see, Kevin. That's better. Got a big smile. And that's Mrs. O'Massey, is it? Where is she?
Tesco's.
And who's she holding hands with?
Headmaster.
It's a bit of a change for her, isn't it? Blackpool after Portugal.
Well, Kirsty's the reason I came back, really. I didn't want her to learn English as a second language.
Sorry, you came back, so you were in Blackpool before?
Oh, yes. My ex-husband owns Scarry's Biscuits. You know, North Drive.
Oh, really? So he's the big Mr. Igloo, is he? Right. How are things?
Fine. Settled. Portugal was a new start for Kirsty and me. I think we both needed to...
They're very good, these. Are they all this class?
Oh, yes. It's great excitement. They went down to see some of the school boats at Northfield Marina.
Who's got the sky coming all the way down to the sea on that one?
Mrs. Harmer.
They've got white horses and everything. That's fantastic.
Mrs. Harmer.
Sorry.
What time will I be able to drop Kirsty off on Monday?
Well, any time from 8.
8 o'clock. That's fine. Okay. Kirsty.
The only
Kirsty,
thing I
come
want to
along.
tell the staff, just for safety's sake, will Kirsty's father ever be coming to pick her up at home time?
No. No, he won't.
Fair enough.
No, I don't finish work till 5, you see.
Look, he just slipped out. I was just standing there thinking how proud other fathers must be, and...
Mother? What? Alette. OK, let you come today, because you pester me on the phone. I let you come inside the school on the pretext you're the taxi driver. Suddenly the taxi driver's in the classroom. Suddenly he's an art critic. Suddenly he's the child's father. And I've been 5 years in Portugal, and hold on, Kirsty's just 5. And the head teacher's thinking, dear God, she must have had sex with the taxi driver who took her to the airport.
Look, whatever she thinks, I can't stop being a father, can I?
Pardon?
Mummy, she's stopping!
Yes, love, I'm coming! Don't you ever use the F word near her. Ever again.
Janetta, look. Fair enough, I didn't expect her to reply to the letters, but play straight, eh? Hey, what am I supposed to think? You come back to Blackpool, you write to me.
I came back to Blackpool because that's what people who've lived in Blackpool do to Blackpool, all right?
Well, OK, so just what was all this? I mean, if it's nothing to do with me, why'd you bother letting me know you were back at all?
Oh, no, Kirsty, don't. I said play quietly.
I want to play Postman Pat quietly.
All right. Come on. Come on. The things are in the suitcase, Kirsty, in our bedroom. And don't disturb Gran. I found them when I came back. 4 years of unforwarded mail in a bin liner. Bank statements, Reader's Digest, and £20 a month from you. I take it they're all the same. Your little aid convoys got caught in the Civil War, my mother and I. We fight for little bits of ground. This is a retaliatory strike for my going to Portugal.
You haven't opened them.
I opened 4, then I wrote to you. Greg left me, OK. The alimony is quite considerable in life if your husband feels guilty and sells 1 million marshmallows a week. I don't need the money, Hodge.
It wasn't for you. I had a responsibility. I ran away.
I was 36. You were 17 years old. Do you really think I would have stayed with you?
Got them, Mummy!
You running away was the cleanest break that could have happened.
Can I have the envelopes?
They don't belong to me. They belong to Hodge.
Hodge?
The stamps are a bit old, I'm afraid, Kirsty.
Take the money out. It's very sweet. And it makes you the kind of person I'd like her to know, but please, please don't think that having a daughter automatically makes someone a father.
Thank you very much. This is just what I needed. Did I ask you to make 10 pence come out of her nose?
No, it's just that these gloves are a bit thick.
I'm going to tell them down at the college. Forget rag week. Try bloody work week. It'll make a change.
No, it's a Chinese restaurant. And if you take the 10% off the It took me feet off!
Wow, hot stuff. Les, it's not funny. I can't put up Mrs. O'Massey in 16 compromising positions with the headmaster. It'll look like a police incident room. Make a good impression. How the hell do I do that now? All right, Eric.
Go on.
I'll tell you, I feel like jacking it all. I'm just saying to him and... Eric?
Please, just drive off.
What's this, a hijack?
Just go. Go!
Eric?
Oh, thank you. I'd like you to know you've just ruined my life.
Eric?
Dawn! Hiya!
It is! Les, this is Eric.
Oh, the one you were telling me about in the TA.
Les, I didn't recognise you there. But they say that with the TA, don't they? That we all look different in our work clothes, you know.
Work? You're not one of these Burks who has to dress up and hand out leaflets, are you?
Les, don't be soft. Of course he's not. You never mentioned you were an entertainer. This is fantastic.
Yeah, yeah, this is high-tech entertaining gear, this, you know. It's got an independent smoke facility. Not all models get that, you know. Yeah, it's a special lightweight material, so you got movement to do tricks and that. No, they use this stuff to make astronaut suits.
Hold on. Did you say tricks? What, you don't do children's entertaining as well, do you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I do. I mean, not everybody does, but you need, I don't know, a rapport to do kid stuff. You know. Why? It's Operation Eric. It's all gone haywire. She's been talking about me to her mate, and I had to say go in and help. I'm a 5-year-old.
Eric, it's not a good time, mate.
What would you do with a 5-year-old, eh? What about this trick?
Look, Lloyd is your man for tricks.
No, I saw this bloke in a costume do it at the Rocker Show. Now, see if you think a 5-year-old would like this.
Eric.
Here's 10p. Give a blow. Where's it gone? It's up your nose.
Eric, will you shut up? Will you shut up? I don't know what you do with flaming 5-year-olds, okay?
No, it was just advice. I wasn't following you around.
Yeah, well, I don't have any advice. Why should I have any advice? Stop trying to make out like I'm your bloody dad, Eric. I'm not your dad, all right?
Yeah, right. Well, that's a bit of a problem, actually, Hodge. Because if you're not my dad, I know you're not my mate, because a mate wouldn't lie to me about going to Blackpool with Laura. So you see, I'm not sure who you are. And you're supposed to talk to strangers, are you? So I better go, hadn't I?
Oh, Eric! Eric! Eric!
Mrs. O'Massey. You know my tutor's coming in this afternoon? Well, this friend of mine is an entertainer and he's got this dragon costume.
Lovely. Have you ever had any Keats read to you, Dawn?
Pardon?
You should. Poetry of romance. I'd lend you some. But the head wants his book back.
That's the whole list of songs you can get on the backing tapes. Billy Joel, Lionel Richie.
Yeah, that's great. Listen, Laura.
I mean, there aren't any specifically about garden centres.
Laura.
I thought, for example, for Mrs. Ruddock, I could do The Power of Love.
Laura, shut up. You know how sometimes when people don't exactly tell everything that's going on, you know, in their lives, okay? It doesn't mean...
I'm so stupid. I really blew it coming to the garden centre, didn't I?
Eh?
Hodge, you don't have to tell me what you're doing every minute.
No, that's not what I meant.
There's no pressure, Hodge.
No.
When you went to the Rockavale show and then you didn't get in touch, I thought maybe I'd said something.
Oh, Laura, that isn't... the show. You couldn't go to the show. You were working here.
Got off early to surprise you, but you weren't there. Oh, but it doesn't matter, Hodge, it really doesn't matter.
You saw Eric there, didn't you?
When you've finished having sex, can I have some malt loaf?
Well done, Arthur, shouted the knight. I think you probably deserve some treacle toffee after all. Well, do you think so? Do you think he was a clever dragon?
Yes.
Now, has anybody ever seen a dragon? A real live dragon? No, neither have I. Well, I wonder what a friendly dragon would look like if... Oh! Look at that, children! Children, look! Who's that? It's a dragon. Shall we ask him in?
Yeah.
Come on, Mr. Dragon, come and sit down.
Hello. Hiya.
Hiya.
Mind yourself there.
Stand out.
What's the tail?
Well, say hello.
Hello, Mr. Dragon.
Well, thank you for coming, Mr. Dragon. And what have you come to see us for?
Well, I thought we could kick things off with an informal question and answer session.
Right. Okay, children. Let's ask the dragon some questions. Hands up about what it's like to be a dragon.
Mrs. Grandma,
Yes, Natalie?
my grandma has to keep spitting into our bowl.
Natalie, shh, about your grandma. Go on, Liam.
I've got the money for me duck.
Not now, Liam. Dominic, don't you dare poke the dragon.
Do you know my brother's locked up in jail?
Yeah?
Sit back, everyone. Sit back where I can see you. We're doing nothing till you're quiet. In a minute, the dragon is just going to go home.
We have a dragon in our shed. My dad's got a shed. My dad's a dragon.
Children!
Now, who knows what dragon means? I bet you didn't know that dragon is a magic word. And each letter of the word dragon stands for something. Come here. The D is for dangerous. Yeah, because it has big teeth. And the R, well, the R-A-G stands for red and green, because they're the colours, aren't they? Yeah. And the O, that stands for olives, because that's what I like to eat, you see? Olives. And the N, well, you tell me, what do you think the N stands for?
Go on, Dominic.
Na 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 na.
Bloody hell, I've knocked my switch.
Right, children, outside. Come on, Natalie. Come on, come on. Nothing, you know. I thought you had something in you, but you're nothing. You've got a black barge.
Out of my way, woman.
Oh, you're not the most shocking. You don't.
Right. Is it that way?
Mr. Dragon, you made the mermaid come. I love you.
Dominic, come here now. Dominic, get away. Dominic.
Eric, just going up your house. Is this your job?
I'm having a break.
Yeah, OK, mate. So am I, kind of. I think I'm in the workshop filing down the bills on my decoy errands. Yeah, funny, isn't it? Last time we were on a bridge like this, we both deserting and all. Remember, Abergwen?
Why can't it all be like that, eh?
Eh?
Why can't there be a drill for not being a loser? You know, point one, bang, bang, bang.
Eric, I told you, you're not a loser, because otherwise you wouldn't be my mate.
My mate? Oh yeah, I'm that, aren't I? I forgot.
Eric! Look! I brought you this. It's a yucca. It's plant of the week. OK, I didn't go to Blackpool with Laura. It was a little white lie.
Well, take it from here, mate. White lies have a habit of turning into seething, bubbling, red-hot lies
I
that
know.
put down mountains and wipe out... Oh, and you don't know! You don't! Just look at it! You've got no idea what it feels like to stand here, OK, knowing that today, for the first time ever, the happy bus came down Eric Street and I missed it. Because things happen right for you. That's your problem.
You don't know what you're talking about. Just shut up and have that.
I do. And I don't want it.
Look, I'm being sorry, all right?
You're giving me a yucca.
Which means I'm sorry.
It's deeper than that, mate.
All right, I'll get you a bigger yucca.
Shut the bloody...
Oi. Don't do
this
that.
bloody yucca. See this yucca? It means...
Get off!
Nothing.
Get off!
Bloody yucca! Means nothing.
You ungrateful little spanner! Go and get it!
No.
That was $3.99! Go and get that bastard plant!
No.
Right, I will. I'll give it to someone who's worth it!
Well, yeah! Yeah, why don't you give it to one of you women? Eh? Ouch!
Shut up, Eric!
Oh, I'm sorry it doesn't work with me. But I thought after 15 years I might be able to at least a Swiss cheese plant. But at $3.19 bloody night. I tell you what. So that we're all square. Here's the money. Eh? So that we're all... Oi! Square!
Eric,
and you can take your yucca to Miss Bloody Blackpool!
Well, I might not do that, Eric.
All right. You're giving it the elbow, eh?
Shut it!
And you can point it in my direction. Because there's a vacancy here as from now.
Ah!
Is she my type, eh?
Right!
What do you reckon?
No! She's not! And if I have one duty as a father, is to make sure she never, ever goes out with anybody like you! Oh!
Jeanetta's scary. Didn't having a baby wreck your career as a model? It's funny, I thought you hadn't pointed it out in the Grattan catalogue.
She didn't do the Grattan catalogue because she was never a model, Eric. She wasn't 18 either. She was a 36-year-old ex-wife of a biscuit manufacturer.
Not scary as in Scary's Igloos.
The biscuit part was the least important area of that sentence.
Yeah, sorry.
And I ran away. I deserted. Plus I thought the hotel might get dodgy if they found out their swimming pool attendant lost his virginity to their richest leisure club member.
You told me you lost your virginity to Melanie Cartwright during Aliens 2 when you were 14.
Well, I was misinformed as to the terms. Now, the event went to a tribunal and was reinstated as heavy petting. Mind you, if I'd lost my virginity to Melanie Cartwright during Alien 2, I might not have made such a botch of it in the hotel bedroom. In which case I wouldn't now have a daughter. Sorry. Child of whom I am biologically the progenitor.
She's pretty.
I'm not sure I can stop being proud of her. know how you do that.
You know what I'd love to do now? Say something that didn't sound like it came from the inside of a card.
Don't matter, mate. At least you know.
Yeah. No secrets anymore, eh? Secrets are just landmines waiting to go off. And the longer you leave them, the bigger the crater.
Steady on, Eric. You're in danger of getting published.
You have to dig them up and detonate them. And it takes being dead brave. But you have to.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you got anything you want to tell me?
Me? Hey, do you fancy a pint?
Thank you.